Oh my baby Jesus, guys. 2K just ended up revealing everything that we're getting in my team, from the new best players, the free cards, and all that good stuff. So like the video right now if you want to see 2K keep this up. And also let me know down below in the comments which player you want the most, because we're getting Tracy McGrady. Look at my boy right here. 2K is already dropping Tracy McGrady with the new packs that we're getting. And some of these players are going to be free, which I got to show you guys. But when it comes to T-Mac, he's going to be one of the best shooting guards in the game, obviously. He's actually going to be the collection reward and the special insert that's going to also be available in the packs. He's going to be the main player, and I'm definitely getting that Tracy McGrady. And that's not it, because we're also getting Derrick Rose. Yes, you heard me correctly. D-Rose up in here, bro. I need me Derrick Rose, man. Always one of my favorite players to play with in every single year in my team, and I'm definitely getting D-Rose. I'm definitely getting Tracy McGrady, and on top of that, we're also getting Scottie Pippen. Look at my boy right here doing his thing. He's definitely going to be great too. And you know what I just realized? Tracy McGrady can play the shooting guard position. I thought that said small forward only. Ooh, they're dropping a shooting guard team like this early. That's wild. And then of course Scottie Pippen is going to be a small forward / power forward. And then on top of that, we're also getting DeMarcus Cousins. My boy Boogie also getting a card nice and early. And look at this set that we're getting. Tracy McGrady, Scottie Pippen, D-Rose, DeMarcus Cousins. And we're just getting started because 2K just ended up revealing their whole new My Team playbook again for this upcoming week. And I gotta give props to 2K. They're actually, you know, communicating with us. Like, they're actually giving us day by day, you know, what we're getting and everything. And it's going to be crazy because 2K also does reveal everything else that we're getting. And you can actually see. So once again, the collection reward is going to be Tracy McGrady. You know, we got D-Rose as an Amethyst. We got Scottie Pippen. We got DeMarcus Cousins right here as a Ruby. We're getting Corver 2 as a Ruby. We're getting Mr. Karl Malone, Mr. 13 up in here as a Ruby as well. Jameer Nelson will be a Sapphire. We got Bargani as a Sapphire too. Jason Richardson as a Sapphire. We got James Posey as an Emerald. The caveman himself, Chris, up in here is getting an Emerald. Anderson is also getting an Emerald. And then Nick is also getting an Emerald right here. And then we're getting some gold players like Swift. We're getting, you know, Warwick right here. Warwick, something like that. And then we're getting Bobby Jackson as a gold player. And like I said, 2K revealed everything that we're getting. So as you know, we're getting that Diamond Shack. And we also already have the next players that we're getting. And look at that right there. Legendary Path Ben Wallace Collection. Like, I'm actually shocked that 2K is actually releasing, you know, stuff like this. I'm actually shocked and surprised. And so you can see we're getting a Ben Wallace, who is going to be a center / power forward. He's definitely going to be one of the best defensive cards in the game. We're also getting Steve Nash, the points god himself. That's going to be a W. And then Anthony Edwards as well. Look at that. Yo, Anthony Edwards actually will be a big fat W. And then, of course, we're getting my boy Trevor Ariza. Yo, this drop is actually crazy. Now, these will also be available because, like I said, 2K's releasing everything that we're getting, and I'm going to cover everything obviously. But I do also want to mention that this collection is starting to get pretty expensive. Let me know if you guys have been getting every single player. At this point, you should have Lillard, Booker, and Dirk, and then Ben Wallace will be available as the next one, and then the next two will be available for Shaq, and he'll actually be redeemable on the 20th of September. And then on top of that, we're getting free players when it comes to this set, because they've been doing that, you know, recently. For example, for Devin Booker, we have the free Gus, you know, we have the free Mobley, we got the free Matt Barnes, we got the free Hayes. And so every time they drop packs, we end up getting free players. And then, of course, when it comes to Dirk, we had Kevin Martin up in here. We also had Antonio. We had Thaddeus Young. We ended up getting Stoudemire as well. And then there will be 2 more packs, you know, or 2 more pack drops and players dropping for Shaq, which will be available. 2K does mention the players also available for every single set. You know, for Devin Booker, Gus, Mobley once again. For Dirk, we had those players too. And then, of course, they still have the summer standouts, which I will say is a W. And 2K is actually dropping another free full collection of players, which is really good. 2K does mention them right here. But the main thing that I do want to talk about is this as well. Upcoming schedule. 2K is actually giving us a schedule, bro. And I'm actually surprised that 2K is keeping up with this, because I thought it was going to be a one-time thing. But no, they're doing it again and again. So you guys can see for September 15, we're getting double XP as an event. And then I'm assuming that's going to be in Triple Dart Online. And so we're going to be getting double the XP. So if you're going for Kyrie Irving, you know, tomorrow is going to be a great day to start playing because you get double XP. And then the following day, we end up getting a free NBA Series 1 Golden State Warriors player pack earnable in agendas. And so that's basically free. As you guys know, when it comes to Golden State, you have a chance of pulling any of these players. You might end up getting a gold. If you get extremely lucky, you would get somebody like Andrew Wiggins, Klay Thompson, or Steph Curry. Steph Curry would literally be the best best case scenario for that set right there. And with the way 2K is just giving on free stuff, you know, you definitely have a lot to choose from, you know, and you can do everything if you do want it. So this will be available September 16th, the day after the double XP event. And then on the 17th of September, we got ourselves a free Series 1 Boston Celtics player pack earnable in the agendas. And so just like the Warriors one, it's going to be in the agendas. It's going to be a free player. And with that one, you have a chance of getting a gold card right here. Oh my goodness, look at my boy Jordan. I want to rub that head for that extra good luck cheese. And then, of course, we have Robert Williams. You know, the best players are going to be somebody like Porzingis, you know, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. Tatum would be the best one. Brown would be the second one. Actually, I'd probably say Porzingis is the second best one, and then Jaylen Brown, with Tatum being the best because he's the most expensive. And so we're getting a free Warriors player, we're getting a free Celtics player, and we're getting more on top of that too, because look at this. On the 18th, we're getting a new Legendary Path release. Now, they haven't mentioned exactly who that player will be. Obviously, they'll be announcing it in the future, but that's going to be the next set. And then this right here is what I love hearing and seeing. Take a look at that. September 19, same face, new place. Earn familiar players that are now on new teams for the upcoming NBA season. This entire set will be available both in the player markets and through the agendas. And so just like these right here, they're going to be available by just playing the game, bro. 2K, if you keep this up every single week, this year is going to be great. Because we're getting a bunch of free players, you know, that change teams. For example, Porzingis, he ended up changing teams. There's other players that ended up changing teams as well, like Chris Paul. Maybe we see a CP3. Some other players also do include, you know, Porzingis, like I mentioned. And then, of course, Kevin Durant. Could you imagine if we get a free KD? That would be wild because he's definitely, you know, the biggest name that changed teams. He's on a whole different team. He's on the Suns now. The same thing with Porzingis on the Celtics now. And then also, you know, Jordan Poole, he's on the Wizards. I actually would not be surprised if 2K does give us like a Ruby Jordan Poole. And then, of course, another player would be somebody like CP3, like I mentioned. I actually wouldn't be surprised if 2K does choose CP3 and Jordan Poole as like the two best players, even though I would hope to see, you know, Porzingis and then, of course, Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant would obviously be the best one. And so that's also something that's coming, guys. That's going to be on the 19th, and it looks like they're going to be doing this consistently since they did the summer standouts, and now we're getting the new faces, new teams, and I'm loving the sound of that. You guys gotta let me know, is that a W or is that a W? Because I think it's a W. Now, for September 20th, you guys can see the final Legendary Path release with Diamond Shack becoming available by collecting all 6 Amethyst rewards. And so on the 20th of September, we're going to be able to lock in the Big Diesel. I'm definitely going to be getting him. I have to collect every single player, obviously, but the Big Shack Disc will be available on the 20th of September. I just love that 2K is letting us know ahead of time. We used to have to wonder exactly what's going to happen. And then on top of that, September 22nd, end of the salary cap round 1 and the start of round 2. And so if you guys are going for that, you know, Brent Berry and then, of course, the Amethyst Victor Oladipo, you want to make sure that you end up completing round 1 because that's going to be finishing up. It does let us know that we have a week remaining. And so it literally tells you right here, you have 1 week remaining to climb the salary cap ranks to add him to your collection. And so we have a week to get him. I definitely do have to finish that as well. And 2K is just giving us a heads up. And then they do continue to say right here, the unlimited rings. As you guys know, that's something new that 2K added. The unlimited ring rewards. And you can actually see them once again. 3 rings, 2 Hall of Fame badges. For 4 rings, you end up getting 20 diamond shoe boosts. For 5 rings, you get 24,000 MT. For 6 rings, you end up getting 8 diamond Jordan shoes and then 15 diamond shoe boosts. And then for 7 rings, you get 70,000 MT. 11 rings is going to be 5 Hall of Fame badges. 13 rings is going to be the Bill Russell coach right here that you see. Looking great in my opinion. At 17 rings, you actually end up getting a Lakers and Celtics option pack, which I'm assuming will be a Lakers or Celtics player. And then at 24 rings, we end up getting the NBA Finals Exchange Event card, which 2K does say whatever the reward is going to be, I'm assuming it's going to be, you know, something incredible, since 2K does say that it's going to be incredible. So I'm looking forward to that as well. And I will say, with everything that we're getting, we better see new locker codes, free packs, and stuff like that. I even tweeted at 2K, I'm like, yo, petition to, you know, release new locker codes, a free challenge pack. I'm hoping they do end up releasing that, and I'll be sure to keep you guys updated with everything else. For now, let me know what you're looking forward to, and if you want to see more, check out the pack opening I did, check out the free players we got, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.